So before I start talking about the Grammy, I want to give a shout out to the Funny Don't Stop show too. Young, I see you hip to it. They be killing it every week. The show is hosted by Alex Thomas. Me and my lovely wife, we always listen to Alex Thomas and the Funny Don't Stop show on Tuesday. The Funny Don't Stop show comes on 8 to 9:30 every week. What more can I say to you? Them niggas on that show straight crazy. I like the dude on there, Savvy, Sad. Then they got this crazy chick named Darren, DJ Dan. Jigga like it, you should too. I make sure every Tuesday around 8 o'clock I got the Dash Radio app up to listen to these crazy niggas on the show. They be saying all kind of crazy shit on the show. It's fucking hysterical. Blue be listening. When we put the twins to sleep, me and my lovely wife B, we listen to the show. The Funny Don't Stop show. Yo B, the Funny Don't Stop show is all we need in this life percent. Just download the free Dash Radio app and listen like me and B.
Hey! Yeah! The Funny Don't Stop show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey! Funny Don't Stop show. The Funny Don't Stop. The Funny Don't Stop show. The Funny Don't Stop. The Funny Don't Stop show. The Funny Don't Stop. Hey!
My name is Halo Thomas, and you're listening to the Funny Don't Stop.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? My name is Alex Thomas, and I am the host of the Funny Don't Stop Show. Yeah. Come on, man. It's another Tuesday, another week. We in the building.
Yes, no doubt.
You know what I mean? We're not
Exciting.
alone. We got some
excited,
hot
man.
guests.
We always changing it up, flipping it up. You
Come
know,
on, man.
like BBD. Slap it up, flip it, rub it down.
Oh no! Come on, we talk shit and we have a good ass time. I'm hoping everybody's having a good ass time. I just want to say before we even get started, everybody that's literally been watching us from the beginning, we appreciate you guys so much. We're getting calls from all over the world. Please continue to call in. We got some surprises in here tonight. If you want to call in and you're listening right now, 310-986-6610. Big shout out, Marcus King Presents at Dash Comedy right here on Dash Radio. Tell them about the YouTube too, Sid.
Yes, you can check us out. Right now, we're streaming live on youtube.com/The Funny Don't Stop Show. Go on there, like, subscribe, and get the alerts so you know every time we go online so we can get the analytics up, man.
Absolutely.
We ready.
Absolutely. We got some amazing guests with us tonight. My girl right here, absolutely hysterical, funny. Every time I see her, I'm on my ass laughing. Please, big round of applause right now for Betsy Cox in the building, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice. Wait, what's the last name? Cox?
Cox, yes.
Yes.
Very nice last
But
name.
that's with an
That's
X.
easy.
That's with an X.
Makes it even
So
more
don't get
special.
the
Right,
idea.
exactly. Makes all the sense.
Yes. Betsy, I know you have heard all the jokes. Tell us about it.
About my name?
About Cox being your last name.
Yeah. Let's just put it this way. My middle name ain't Sucks. Okay.
Everybody
God.
turn their volume down a little bit. My brains are about to come out my damn head.
Yeah, that's your volume.
Oh, is that my volume?
Yeah,
That's just yours.
Okay, you guys all good?
Yeah, we
You
good.
all
Yeah, I
You might
turned
wanna
mine
cut
down
yours
because
down.
it was so loud. I
How
was like,
are you, Betsy?
Well, I'm good.
I'm happy that you're here with us.
I'm excited to be here with you.
Come on, man. We gonna go in all night long. It's not gonna stop. Like when I say the funny don't stop, I really mean the funny don't stop.
It never stops with you, Alex
Come
Thomas.
on.
I mean,
That's how it's supposed to be, though. What?
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And to your left, we got my boy. I don't even. It's weird to do this intro because he's so talented. He's so funny. He's an entrepreneur. He's a businessman. He's a basketball player. I don't know if you sell pit bull butt puppies on the side. I don't know.
I got some gum in my pocket for sale right now.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for my boy Juice in the building.
Appreciate it.
Man, how you get that name? I just got to go right straight to the for the viewers, man.
It ain't nothing cute. It ain't nothing good. People used to compare me to the Beetlejuice, you know, and not the Howard Stern one in the head.
Why?
And show. I grew up to my looks after high school. That's why. It was bad. It was bad. Look at his face. It was bad. I just got like this.
See, I was thinking Juice the movie, man. That was one of my favorite
Yeah, that
movies.
could have been it
Tupac.
too.
I wish.
Yeah.
We wish that I would have been that so blessed.
That's
Nah.
what you can use that one though.
It don't work.
You can use that one. Yo.
Anytime somebody from high school knows, like, nah, he was a little ugly kid we talked about. Don't work.
I didn't know if it had, because I know you had a basketball background. I didn't know if it had anything to do with basketball or sports, but I guess you gave us the answer.
Yeah, I tried everything. I remember when I first got the name, I used to go around school drinking juice and try to get that to stick. The Beetlejuice. They don't work when they call you Beetlejuice. Now my name Juice.
Oh, I thought you meant they come and you go, Beetlejuice. You'd be like, no, apple juice.
Yeah, I tried everything. Luckily, I'm just blessed that Beetle part of the name left. Now Juice, I can play it off and swag it out. So.
No, that you have done. You have definitely.
Just don't ask why.
You have definitely. Oh no, for now I'm gonna ask you why.
Yeah, OJ.
We're on a goddamn radio show. We can talk about anything we want to talk about.
I know that's real.
Does the whole? But I saw it. I don't know. I think on your. I don't know if it was on your page. It's Demetrius Juice.
Decent, yeah.
What? Demetrius Juice.
Demetrius Juice Decent. My mom called me Juice. That's how you know it's my name now. This is
Wow.
my mom,
Oh yeah, so
my
that just
grandma.
stuck. There's people that you probably known 25 years and don't really even know your real last name.
My business partner just found out this is my real name yesterday. We signed some documents, and she was like, "Your name Demetrius?" I said, "Yeah, this is not the time to ask that." She know that.
in front of the loan officer.
Right. Like, this is not the time for this. This is not.
Yeah, but you know what? I love your Instagram name, Betsy. You got like the dopest Instagram name. It's Blingin' Betsy. Please explain that. I don't know. Were you a rapper in your past life? Did you used to wear a lot of gold chains and ice? What is it?
Right.
Alex Thomas, I'm a rapper in this life. Okay,
Give us something real quick. Give us a beat.
I mean, did you
play my
freestyle?
Gold Ticket Diva song.
Oh, god damn.
Listen.
How'd you get that name? Tell us.
Okay, because I was on Twitter. Remember years ago when Twitter started, I was trying to get Betsy Cox, and I'm like, you know what? Betsy Cox ain't even here. Besides, and this bitch likes to bling. So
Okay.
we add that to the front, Blingin' Betsy.
And it was available.
It was totally available.
No, you know what's so funny nowadays?
Alex, who the hell's gonna want to be Blingin' Betsy besides me?
Come on, you own that shit. That's you.
Yeah.
I mean, that should be
Trademarking
on
that
T-shirts.
shit.
Sure,
No, you should.
definitely.
In fact, your next comedy special will be Blingin' Betsy.
And come out in all black.
Yeah.
Have
No
a
jewelry.
screen with some cows in the background with gold chains on them.
Right.
There you go.
No, you know what's so funny nowadays? You can tell this is how you know social media is taking over this world, because when I see some people in public, I don't even call them by their real names. And I see, I'm like, hey, Blingin' Betsy. When I see this man, I'm like, hey, there's Doc 221 ENT. By the way, before we go any better, big round of applause for our producer, Doc, in the building. Give it up for Doc.
Yeah.
That's a dope ass name too.
That's a dope ass name too. And this man over here, right here, I gotta explain this dude. He is kind of like our audio visual. The reason we look fly every day with 32 camera angles and all that stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. You gotta roll the R when you say this. You gotta go. Raul. That's Raul right there. And this man to my right is not only one of my best friends in the world. He's the glue that helps put this show and make this show happen every week. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Said Brass
Yo,
in the
what's
building.
up,
Said
Said
Brass.
No, you got to give the moniker. You
I'm
got
about
to
to
do
come
that.
on,
You
'cause
got
I
to
have
do
a
that.
joke I'm about to do. I'm gonna flip it this
Okay,
week.
okay.
So basically, long story short, just to let our guests know.
Okay.
This motherfucker, his nickname, his name here on the show is Fact Man. Fact, like FACT.
Okay.
Fact, because the motherfucker knows everything. He knows more than Google. I'm not even lying to you right now. This dude would tell you the distance from Crenshaw and Slauson to Jupiter. Okay, that's this dude right now. You want to know? You want to know like why do tigers have stripes? This motherfucker be like, oh, you're asking me an easy one. Well, tigers have stripes before, so that's why we call him Fact
funny.
Man. It goes Fact Man. Said Brass one more time,
Yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
appreciate it, Alex. Appreciate
How
it.
are you, Said? Talk to
Man,
him.
I'm great, man. I just got back from Houston and New Orleans. I had a crazy weekend, man.
What'd you do in Houston and New Orleans this weekend?
You know,
last weekend.
One of my former lives, I was kind of like a promoter, so I kind of get to relive that once college football season starts. So I went back.
That was crazy.
Yeah, PV played U of H. Shout out PV AMU, Houston,
Yes,
Texas. We played U of H. We did a tailgate out there. We did a.
Did y'all win?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
What was the score?
Oh man, I don't even remember. That's
Oh,
why.
that means
When you
it was
blink
that
your
bad.
mind-
I can
When you
tell they
blink-
didn't win because he didn't talk about. He's talking
I ain't talking
everything
about-
about the game.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, it had pork chops and the Gatorade.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing about the game. That's smart. That's a good weekend.
And then we Googled, it was like 195 to 7.
Yeah, it was something like
Basketball
35 to 14.
Basketball score. Jim.
It was something like 35 to 14. something like
Okay.
that.
But it wasn't
But,
even about that, right? It was about the
It
camaraderie.
ain't even about that
tailgating.
black college vibe, tailgating,
Right,
everybody
right.
having fun, everybody get to see each other, hang
Right.
out. So we did a big tailgate out there. Then
Oh,
we
okay.
did a party. Then I had a bonus, and then we drove to New Orleans So the Texans played the Saints. That was a crazy
Oh,
game
that was
last
huge.
night.
Then I
That
watched
was a
that game.
dope-ass game.
So
That
we
was
did
a
two
dope game. That's a
parties.
good
We did
game.
two
That's
parties
dope.
on Sunday out there. We did a day party out there. Let me tell you, New Orleans is ratchet, dude.
As can be.
That's where I'm from.
You want to start a war up in this
Bring in
one.
Betsy.
Bling and Betsy. Don't let him talk about New Orleans like that.
Bitch, I'm about to beat up on you. So why
I
did
did not see that coming.
You know
What?
what? Yeah, that's true. And you know what? New Orleans is ratchet. We don't give a shit. We're like, what you said? What? No, we're coming up on you. Like,
Let me say
That
this.
is
Yeah.
funny.
I'm cool with the vibe, right? But man, I saw so much colored hair, pink hair.
Right.
Twerking on the street corner. But
I
you know,
seen-
but that's the thing y'all don't get. Everybody wants to claim twerking. That shit was invented in New Orleans.
It was.
That
It
shit
was.
invented.
Girl, you look good. Better back that
that
ass
ass up.
You's a
Thank
bad
you.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Better back that ass up.
Call
Right.
me Big Daddy when you
Cox, don't get it started.
Don't
It's
even.
Cox. Hold
Man,
on
we
now.
missed Dano
Don't
with
even.
that one.
Bling and Betsy in this motherfucker.
Uh-oh.
It's just too much, man.
No,
I
that-
seen 250-pound girls with their bellies out,
Oh,
stretch
yeah.
mark.
Yeah.
Like they got a lot. I love it because the black women got confidence, but
Like
at the
a
same,
motherfucker.
But in the same aspect, I'm like, dude, somebody told you was fine,
Right. No,
and
no,
they walking around like they Halle Berry,
No,
and the chick
and they
look
really
like
ha-
Halle Scary. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yo,
or Halle Barely is what it is. Now, here's my problem with that, and nothing against the big women. Shout out to all the big women, but black women, I don't understand this thing. It's an epidemic going around the country right now. And be honest with me, I'm asking everybody: have you seen this shit where you see like chicks that are 250 pounds plus and they're wearing animal prints?
yeah.
Here's my problem. Here's my problem, and I'm just saying this: if you are over 250
Okay.
and you're wearing animal prints, you look like a real animal.
Right. You should. Right. You should.
Do not
definitely
be
at LA Zoo.
surprised
You
if a
should be.
zookeeper comes
Right, exactly.
and
With
hits
a
your
net,
big
with a
ass.
net.
Yeah, exactly. In the mall. Grab her. We have a cheetah down in front of Panda Express. We have a cheetah down in front of Panda Express. And don't get me wrong, it's good they have some of the most confidence ever.
Yeah.
But that just tells me you don't have a best friend.
Hey, it's a new
You don't
thing.
have a friend
It's a
to
new
go,
thing. Oh, go ahead.
Keisha.
Go ahead.
No, Keisha. No.
Or you got
Beyonce.
a bad best friend, because I feel like in this right now it's a lot of bad friends.
Yeah.
Just because I tell my friend, like, bro, you can't wear that shit out the house.
You're being honest.
But are you just? We don't have enough of that right now, because
Very
women,
true.
some of y'all just need to just not wear some of the things you wear.
And you're not knocking them because they're gonna probably want to be mad
Yeah.
for that. No, my whole thing is you tell us as a woman,
Yeah.
you have to know what looks right on you, correct? Not every outfit looks right. If it
Not-
looks cute on Taylor Swift or Beyonce,
Right.
I think there's girls that say, "Oh my God, did you
I'm
see
aware
how
of that.
cute that looked on
Yeah.
Taylor Swift and Beyonce?" But you're not Taylor or Beyonce.
Right. But I look like I haven't eaten in a year. So a lot of stuff looks all right on me.
Right.
But,
Well, you're lucky.
but first of all, when you're walking down the street, keep
Yeah.
your video on your phone because I'm waiting for one of them animals to attack you.
They love Alex.
That cheetah's coming after you.
That is true. What were you gonna say, Sam? You
No,
gonna say,
I was
Leopard's
saying-
gonna be on his back.
Yeah, they gonna come for Alex.
"Oh no, they're gonna come after me
I
like,
was
like
saying it-
Peter."
You're at.
Peter?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No shit. You better get back up.
All the cheetah lovers are gonna come after my ass.
For sure.
What were you gonna say, Sam?
No, I was saying it's this new thing. Maybe I just don't get out much, but it's this like one piece like wrestling like outfit type thing that the girls are wearing
Yeah.
now.
It's like a unitard. It's
used
like a
to be
one-piece
just
unitard.
the biker shorts, right? But it's the biker short onesie
Head to
into,
toe.
Like
Yeah,
a
it's
whole,
like a cat suit.
a whole
A
onesie
cat
thing,
suit.
right?
And it's
This
usually
looks like
neon.
WWF though.
It's
That's like
called a-
WWE.
a
some
And that's
shit.
what you
Yeah.
look like. And that's what you look like.
King Kong Bundy, man.
And the girls is wearing that.
You look like Andre the Giant's niece. Is what you look like.
Andrea.
Hey, no, Andrea. Hey, I gotta give a big shout out real quick to Detroit, Michigan, y'all. I got a big show this weekend in Detroit, Michigan, aka Motown. Hottest new comedy club out there right now. It's called the Punchline Comedy Club. I got 5 shows. That's this Friday, the 13th through the 15th. So make sure everybody out there in the D, I need y'all to get your tickets now. PunchlineComedyLounge.com. It's going down. Speaking of comedy clubs, congratulations, Juice, for being the owner of your own comedy club right here in Inglewood, California. Big round of applause.
That's
for
dope.
Juice.
That's dope.
Man,
That's
I was
dope.
blown away. This man had me come and host his grand opening weekend, and I just salute you, brother. Like,
Appreciate it.
I want people to hear the story because I asked you, I said, what made you, as a comedian, open up your own club?
just lack of opportunities and platform. I just want to create more for us, make it a little easier. I feel like, I was in a situation when I was able to do it. I've been saying I wanted to do it. And then things fell into place, and I was like, yo, let's do it. And now Inglewood made sense. You know, they redoing in Inglewood.
Regentrification.
Yeah, it's a lot of
White people walking their dogs around the neighborhood now.
Somebody on my way, because I just came from the club. We did a mic before. Somebody honked at me with no fear. Like, just honk. And these are the people that you think used to be scared of you. And I tried to get, I'm black. I got the black tint, black on black. I tried to give them the look, and they just looked at me back. I'm like, all right, brother, cool. I'm just going to drive to the studio and do this interview.
Hey, I'm going to be real with you, Juice. I'm from South Central LA, and I can't lie to you. I can't remember the last time I saw some Shih Tzus walking down Prairie in Crenshaw. Like, you really see, it's really happening right now.
Yeah, it's different. It's definitely different. I don't know what that mean, though. That's the scary part from when I'm from here, born and raised as well. I don't know what that mean. I just mean, I don't know.
Well, it's a good thing. It's a good thing because that is a billion-dollar complex that's about to go down in LA.
This is true.
It's literally changed. I just bought 2 pieces of property in Inglewood. I bought a fourplex and I bought a house 5 minutes from the stadium. And we finalized, we're remodeling and everything.
Congrats.
Just getting it ready, because I'm talking the day. The kick, the first kick, the first. Let me just give you an example. I'm giving you an example. Right now in that neighborhood, there's people paying $1,600, $1,500, but they've been paying that for 19, 20 years.
Right.
When I tell you, when the dude's foot hits the football, it's going up to $3,200.
Right.
Yeah.
Now they kicked my mom out.
We did. We kicked your mother out.
That was you, huh? I thought.
It's her name Pearl. It's her name Pearl.
I thought I knew your voice when you called. He said my name. The real one. Okay.
Are you really serious? They really kicked her out?
Yeah. They kicked my mom out. My mom, she was playing recently like $14.95.
Oh yeah, that's old school.
And so $14.95. They gave her a letter that says she got 3 months.
So here's the thing. I don't like using the word kick out. It's called relocate. I'm dead serious. So they're like, say for instance, the building we bought. Like, I'm not even lying to you. Say these people have been paying, $1,700 for the last 10 years. What we do, we'll go like, here, we're gonna give you $10,000 cash to move to Moreno Valley.
Right. They're all in
or
Palmdale.
Valencia or Palmdale.
Right.
And they're like, a lot of these people, not trying to put people on their ass, but it gives them a bigger house, a better house further away, because the minute you're out of there, I'm getting $3,250 every month for the next rest of my life.
Right, but you're giving them more than 10 grand.
Oh yeah, I just use that as an example.
No, that's a good example.
You gotta give them a lot. of money.
No, you don't. Call my mama right now. They gave us Wi-Fi and 3 meals. They didn't give us none of that when they kept my mama. No, for real.
Now I believe we gave your mother $13,000. And
Mom, you got some money I don't know about.
Crazy.
You owe me rent.
I thought you had to give like a shitload of money.
Nah,
not in Inglewood.
Not in
Damn,
Inglewood.
I used to live in Compton. Maybe I
it's
should
the
have
value.
stayed there.
It's the value left on your lease too.
Yeah.
So they take in pro rata the lease at the time that you have left on a lease.
Okay, why are we just talking over what Betsy just said?
Right.
Am I the only one that heard
No,
that?
I was still
I'm
I'm going to repeat. Did you
I
say you
didn't know
lived
she
in
was for
Compton?
real.
When I first moved to LA,
What's
I
the
lived in
streets?
Compton.
So you had no fucking clue what was going on in
Yeah, I
this
need
city.
the streets because I'm from Compton. What streets you live?
Yeah.
You know where the Astro Burger is on Rosecrans?
Okay.
Oh.
You live in
yeah.
Compton.
Yes,
That's
that's the corner of
That's the other Compton.
yeah.
Not Compton adjacent.
No.
Yeah.
She lived on the corner of murder and homicide.
No, like,
For real?
No, it is. See, you guys had to like,
Are you
that's
serious?
where I lived for like a year.
Did you Google Compton and that just popped up and you just went and got it?
No,
Or?
Alex, I moved to LA. I got in my car. I think I had $1,800. I didn't even have $1,800. I had like $900, and I had a credit card with like a $900 limit. So it's like $1,800 total.
Coming from?
I drove to Miami, and then I drove from Miami to LA.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, and then my credit card started declining, and I was like, damn, and I still got to get an apartment. I found this like room to rent for $350.
Was it on top of a liquor store?
And if it was damn sure across the street.
Listen, I rolled up to Compton, and I was like, I'm from New Orleans. Compton's nice. Like,
Because I've been to the 5th Ward, 9th Ward down there. And you feel like they shooting first 48 every day. And a shout out to New Orleans. I love y'all. My mama's from New Orleans, but everybody that knows I'm talking real talk. So
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
funny.
New Orleans is crazy. But yeah, no, I used to go to that Compton swap meet all the time.
okay.
You know the swap meet.
Come on, I still go to that
I got a
motherfucker.
page
That's when the
up from
bling
there.
in your name came from. Compton. There you go. Represent Compton. She putting on for y'all. She got y'all back.
Let me tell you something. The quality of the T-shirts and socks
Oh wow.
Nah.
at the Compton swap meets are impeccable. impeccable.
Yeah,
Man.
Way better than Barney's in the Beverly Center. I'm sorry.
They got a direct connect on the khakis. You know what I mean?
Oh
The
yeah,
Dickies
come on
there.
now, come on now. I'm gonna jump into some of these topics, man. This is just some shit I heard on the news earlier today, and I just said I gotta bring it to the show. So Colorado State University has a beer class at the school. There's a class to how to make beer, how to distribute beer, the whole history of beer. I was like, wow, in college. What? I want to hear y'all thoughts about that, because I'm thinking the kids are already drunk and fucked up before they get there. So I'm pretty sure everybody's going to get an A in that motherfucker. What do you say, Sid?
Yeah, that's a good class to have, man. They just making up anything. That's a good class to have, man.
Oh, yeah, because you're a beer guy.
Yeah, I'm like a sommelier of all things fluid, whether it be water, beer, alcohol, spirits. So I think that's good, man. So they can be responsible when they get out into the world.
So
And
don't
they
you think a
abuse
bunch
it.
of 19 and 20, 18-year-olds are going to just be getting fucked up in class?
See, I think actually the reverse.
Okay.
It's like once you learn all the things about alcohol, you learn not to abuse it. So a lot of times we just go into college just drinking.
Yeah, you
we
got a
don't
good
even
point.
know what's in the chemicals, what's in there. So I think if you learn more about the chemical makeup, the process, fermentation, you treat
And
it
they
more.
mentioned that too. Did you go to college?
No.
Me either. I went to
I don't
college.
think any college would have taken me. I was an idiot.
That's funny as shit.
Community college would have been like, bye, bitch.
but when I first heard this, I was like, they're teaching a beer class. I mean, what is this, DUI state and shit? I'm like, what the fuck? And then I got to ask you, Juice, like, what do you think about that? Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to college. I didn't finish, but I went.
No, you was up there.
Yeah.
I went to 13. I didn't finish none. But
13 colleges?
don't quote me, but around that number, 13.
How did you go to 13 colleges?
Listen, I'm from LA, born and raised, so there's different schools. I played junior college basketball, so out of high school. I played high level high school, went junior college, and
Did you get traded from college to college?
it felt like it. Now I was spoiled. I went to a real good high school, so when I didn't get what I wanted, I was out of there. I went to Trade Tech, LA Southwest, Fullerton College, Cerritos.
Right.
I went to 4 universities. The list go on. I still ain't got a degree. I got a year left of basketball too.
Hey, but that's all right.
I got 1 more left when I'm playing.
Well, speaking of that, you started. I think you have a foundation. It's called Layups to Stand Up.
Yeah.
Explain to all of our viewers and listeners what exactly is Layups to Stand Up.
That's a hell of a transition.
I know, because I'm thinking of we were talking about
that's
basketball.
perfect.
You said you went to college to play basketball. You went to 13 different colleges. I'm like, God damn, did you
Yeah.
go, like, you took a class in each one? Or,
Damn near.
So explain that. What is Layups to Stand Up?
Pretty much, like I played basketball my whole life growing up. So
Yeah.
since the time I was like 4 until the time I was like 27,
Okay.
26.
Which was last week.
Right.
Damn near. And so I can say it was tough for me because I was bouncing around schools, moving around. So when I stopped playing basketball, I wanted to kind of show people, or people that play sports in general, how to transition their life from playing sports to being spoiled to going into the real world and
Right.
doing business.
So I have a question for you, man. I know this because I've just been around you. Your best friend in this world is one of the greatest basketball players of this time right now.
This is a fact.
Well, it's a fact. I can't lie because hey, Russell Westbrook, you and him are super
Yeah.
tight. Did you guys play with each other? I almost wanted to ask you. Did y'all play on AAU? Did y'all play? Was it high school you met? Was it college? What?
We met in middle school, so we played 6th grade. He was a grade older than me, so 6th grade, 7th grade didn't play together, but 7 and 8 did. So we played together the next year, and in high school we played together in the backcourt all 4 years, I think.
And what school was that?
Losing. Shout out to losing. We only lost 11 times through 4 years. Want people to know that we did not lose.
Oh, right. No,
That's
no,
why
right.
I went to so many damn colleges. I thought I was in the league. I was bougie. I was like, I don't lose. I'm not washing my own jersey.
Right.
We was sponsored by Jordan. I wore my.
And so wait, my question was the dude that good in high school? Like he's honestly, because I followed his whole career, right? And he's one of those guys who I can honestly say he just literally got better and better and better every year till he became the MVP. Until it's like this dude, when I tell you he's one of the greatest I've ever seen.
Right.
Like he's one of the greatest I've ever seen.
I agree.
Like, was he that good in high school, or you didn't know?
Hell no. Hell no.
What kind of player was Russell in high school?
Average.
Shut up. Are you serious?
Nah, he was above. But you gotta understand, LA basketball and is really, I don't know what it is now, but LA basketball, especially in 2007, 2006, 2005, was really good.
Right.
So to be an average LA player, anywhere else, you big time in any other city in the state. So he was an average LA player, but on our team, he was the best player, but he wasn't like he is now.
Then he got to UCLA, and he literally went from good to great to amazing.
Yeah, you know his first dunk came on me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, seriously.
Do you have that picture? Is that a poster?
No,
of
I made
his
sure we
nuts
got rid
in
of
your face. Just
I tried to take a charge, and he couldn't dunk at the time. So I was a junior, he was a senior. He couldn't dunk yet. He's just starting to dunk. So he jumped off my chest, 6th period basketball, and dunked it.
Wow.
And my girl was standing there too. She broke up with me at Popeyes. I swear to God, she broke up with me. I got a joke about it. It's real life. He broke up with me at Popeyes. I'm like, bro, you did not have to do that in front of her at that time, bro.
So did they end up getting married? Is what I want to know.
Nah, thank God.
He ended up smashing.
Thank God. Man,
Did he end up smashing though?
I never thought about that question.
That's
He hit.
very
Hey,
good question.
so Betsy, you just got back from Europe. You've been in Europe the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Please tell me, did they think that you were one of them, or
No.
explain?
I don't, y'all. Okay, first of all, this is a whole nother kind of privilege. Okay, we're touring castles that people have gotten handed over to them from like the 1600s. I'm like, wait a minute, why? No, why? And like, because that's how it is. They're so aggravated with me. I kept stopping them during the tour. You know what they used to do to women back in the day?
In Scotland?
Yeah, in
What?
Scotland.
What?
They used to take this metal choke collar,
Okay.
put it
Around the
on
neck.
women when they nagged too much, with a chain and put a cross down their throat and walk them down the street.
What the fuck did that do? Was
Yeah.
that torture? Early torture?
Yeah,
What?
and yeah, that is torture. I was like, what? What's the girl at the tour is like, no, I mean, because this is what they did. I'm like, no.
Can you imagine the small little things you have to for that to happen to you?
If somebody put a choke
No, it's
collar on
butter,
me,
not smooth
burn me
enough.
at the stake, bitch, because you're going to die in the middle of the
Man.
night. Put a choke collar on me. I got a choke collar on my husband, but nobody put like a choke collar on me.
Well, they were kind of vicious though, because you know the original Scots were black.
Is that the truth?
The
Oh, I
You
know
did-
he.
Is that
that's
the
a
last
fact.
king of Scotland?
They were original black people, man. And so what we know as
Okay.
Vikings, the Vikings came in and took over Scotland. And so a lot of people don't know, pre-Renaissance were all black people ruling Scotland. Scotland, England, they were all ruled by black people, and they got overthrown.
I did not know that.
Yeah. They
So
got
a
overthrown.
slave ship went from Africa to Scotland, is what you're saying?
No.
Did they stop in Scotland before they brought us here? Or what are you talking about?
No. I'm talking about pre-slavery. I'm talking about pre-slavery, pre-Renaissance era. The original people were the original Scots were black people. This
Wow.
is before slavery.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I think that everybody in Scotland got overturned by everybody. I've never heard of so much sick stuff in my life. I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I listen, and I ask a lot of questions because, and listen to this, some woman took over one of the castles, which is like, a house today.
Right.
But it's just like one woman took over and then the whole family lost their title.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's a woman. And so they're like, what? Because that's how it is to
Yeah.
me. And I'm
Right.
like, no, but wait. This is today. Give
Right,
them the
right.
title back.
Right, no, exactly.
And they're like, no, but that's still how it is here.
So I guess
Yeah.
it's safe to say you would never live in Scotland in this day and age.
I would be overturned in Scotland. I said to them, why didn't 100 women on their period come in here and take y'all
And
down?
take over.
Because I would have gotten these bitches together. Like,
I'm looking
you
forward
think
to it. I'm gonna
Hollywood's
see
bad?
You would have been running the new revolution.
Oh, I would have been like, Hollywood ain't got shit on what's about to go down in Scotland.
And on that note, we're about to go to a break. I got to give a big shout out to, again, at Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy on Dash Radio. Make sure you guys download the free app.
Yeah.
All you got to do is download the free app. Click on Marcus King Presents Dash Comedy Radio, and you can listen to us all day long, all night long. It's going to be some funny shit, y'all. So when I come back, we got an amazing guest, a superstar, Carl Payne, in the house, ladies and gentlemen. So let's go to our break right here at the Funny Don't Stop Show. Hey.
What it do, y'all? It's your boy Young Liar. Representing Batesville, Arkansas, population 400, you feel me? And you listening to the I finna throw a party on my balcony, you feel me? My shit 1,500 square feet. My balcony bigger than some of these niggas' condos.
Got some booty on my balcony. I got some booty on my balcony. To the left and the right of me. They gon' all stay the night with me. I got some booty on my balcony. I got some booty on my balcony. If you looking for your girl, she up here with me. If you looking for your girl, she up here with me.
Hey, look at your booty, girl. Look like a work of art. Let me push your button. Let me make it start. Cheeks on my balcony. Nigga wall to wall. Some hella thick, some hella tall. Some of y'all about your business. Some of y'all about that business. Baby girl, you my wife. That little bitch, she my mistress. Nigga, my balcony is hotter than the club. They out there twerking and they wetter than the tub. Your life ain't lit, that's why they show me all this love. Fuck these those singles, all we throw is fucking dubs. We making that money, pouring out liquor on their backs. Dope and fresh, I'm tripping, nigga, I'm counting these stacks.
Got some booty on my balcony. I got some booty on my balcony. To the left and the right of me. They gon' all stay the night with me. I got some booty on my balcony. I got some booty on my balcony. If you looking for your girl, she up here with me. If you looking for your girl, she up here with me.
Hey, my IG poppin', bro. Bitch locking on my pics. 15 cars in my driveway, niggas locking on my whips. Young Lie is the king of the trap. Bite still on my motherfucking back. Press play on this motherfucking track. My nigga 50 say go and get the strap. I take a broke nigga bitch. Flip her like a house and make her rich. She a stripper, so she all about her bread. If your money right, you can kiss me. Hey, kick back, you in the trap. Take a sip, take a hit, and make it clap.
Some booty on my balcony. I got some booty on my balcony. To the left and the right of me. They gon' all stay the night with me. I got some booty on my balcony. I got some booty on my balcony. If you looking for your girl, she up here with me. If you looking for your girl, she up here with me.
Hey. Bitch, I got millions. Yup, I got millions. Bitch, I got millions. Yup, I got millions. Bitch, I got millions. Yup, I got millions. I see them haters in the back catching feels. Bitch, I got millions. Yup, I got millions. Bitch, I got millions. Yup, I got millions. Bitch, I got millions. Yup, I got millions. I see them haters in the back catching feelings. Hello, I see them haters catching feelings. Cause I'm all iced out, making millions. 15 bitches up in VIP, yep. Trucking, popping bottles, and they out with me, yep. She on that Snapchat, she on that Instagram. Bitches tweeting, taking selfies, and they dabbing, man. Yep, I'm on that rich shit, boss life. Hashtag making money, nigga, fast life. Like they say, it ain't tricking if you got it, bitch. King of Diamonds, Magic City, pop that pussy, bitch. Shout out to Pies, we the last real niggas left. Ran off from the plug twice, nothing left. We the real money team, no disrespect to Floyd. All them motherfucking boys frontin' unemployed. They just mad cause my jet got a den. And every single bitch I smash is a 10. Bitch, I got millions, yup, I got millions. Bitch, I got millions, yup, I got millions. Bitch, I got millions, yup, I got millions. I see them haters in the back catching feelings. Bitch, I got millions, yup, I got millions. Bitch, I got millions, yup, I got millions. Bitch, I got millions, yup, I got millions. I see them haters in the back catching feelings. Where's play? Let's count this money, bruh. Like you always say, trust the process.
What Jay-Z say, men lie, women lie, numbers don't lie.
17-5, that's a key, nigga. 1, 2, didn't it 3, nigga. Kelly got that key, nigga. Young lie number 1 to the seat, nigga. B12, 12 B's, 22 months when they gave me. Did half of that, nigga, I'm free. Third time around, nigga, that's 3. Old Molly's, 3 Zans, 7 cups, 3 bands, 2 bitches, 20 toes. VIP got a lot of hoes. Triple double, yeah, I'm a hooper. Bad bitch, man, she a booster. 24 hours in a day, nigga. What's in your wallet, I get paid, nigga.
Hey, man, we out here flipping triple doubles like Westbrook. Numbers don't lie. Biceville, Arkansas. Your boy Young Liar.
Press play.
Hey, it's your boy Young Liar. Shout out to everybody celebrating a birthday, you feel me? Get lit, pop bottles, twerk, you feel me?
Back, yes, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, right here at the Funny Don't Stop Show.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, before I even get going again, we want people to call in, 310-986-6610. We want to hear what you guys got to say. We want to hear, you chime in. Said, tell them about the YouTube, man, how they can watch us live right now.
Yeah, you can check us out on youtube.com/The Funny Don't Stop Show. Again, go on there, like it, subscribe, hit the alert so you guys can get the alerts every time we go live on a live stream, y'all.
That's what's up.
And it's interactive. Let's go.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to dive in. We have an in-studio guest, a good friend, a legend in the game. He's been doing this a long time. And hey, man, he's just a talented, funny-ass dude, actor, comedian, Carl Payne in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Big round of applause for Carl Payne.
What's up?
What up, bro?
Yo, y'all like on 12,000 in here, man. I walked in, the energy level was ridiculous.
I mean, what are we supposed to be? Like we in here smoking weed, going to sleep and shit?
Nah, I'm saying you must be pumping like cocaine and caffeine in the air. Dude.
That's crazy because cocaine and caffeine is two of our sponsors.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's a great drop.
It's a great job. So is anybody that's on cocaine and caffeine, give us a call, 310-986-6610. We are open for sponsorship. How you feel, man?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. I'm
out there
super good.
touring the whole damn country doing stand-up comedy.
Man, it's been a journey. It's been wonderful though. It's good.
I'm gonna go backwards. First of all, dude, you've been on TV since you were what, like 4? Were you doing like diaper commercials and shit when you were little?
Nah, but you know what? I did start early.
Really? How old were you your first gig? Do you remember?
I think my first television gig.
Excuse me. No. Your first movie? No, I mean just first time being on TV or movies and all that.
My first one, I think I was between 10 and 12.
And what was that?
It was commercials. Yeah, I was doing like I was the king of the Saturdays in the hood. Yeah, for real. Wow.
So you were going up on auditions against like Alfonso Ribeiro and all that kind of shit?
That was my main competition back in the day. For real, yo, I got a crazy story about Alfonso.
That's why we're here. Tell us about it.
Crazy story. But yeah, man, I used to do like mad commercials like Dole fruit and juice bars, McDonald's.
Right.
Like Hershey. Hershey was a big one. I was breakdancing in the Hershey. You can look it up on YouTube. Right?
That's crazy.
Like I was breakdancing in the commercial and whatnot, and it was everybody just remembered that. I used to start tagging the name Hershey too in the hallways. And,
that's fun. I mean, you got famous from it. Why not?
Yeah.
No, what's so funny? We've known each other over 20 years now, and I have always said, dude, why are you not doing stand-up? You should be doing stand-up. You're funny hell. Like, what made you finally do it?
Everybody kept saying like, yo, and then I was always scared of it because I respect what y'all. Yeah, I respect what y'all do, man. I respect the craft of it. Like I think most people who think they can just jump on stage and be funny, don't understand what it takes.
It's an art form. It's a craft. People think that just because you're funny around your boys or your homies, they think that that translates. But the thing is, your homies, they know the story. They were there when this and that happened. The key is, can you get up in front of 300 strangers and tell that same damn story? Am I right, Juice? Tell it. Juice is a very, very stand-up comic, so he knows. What do you feel about that?
I think it's hella accurate. That was one of the things when I started, too. I was scared because I'm like, people kept telling me I was funny. But like, I don't know how to write jokes. I don't know how to be funny. I was nervous, too. But until you really put yourself out there, you learn, like, yo, this is work. Like, until you tell a joke that you've been working on for years and nobody laughs, you won't understand.
But here's the difference, though. Here's another difference I think people don't understand. Like, I'm coming from a different perspective, too, like being an actor for so many years.
Word.
Not to mention, somebody asked me the other day, it was like, you've been a comedic actor. I said, yeah, but honestly, I had to learn comedy. Like, I never did comedy. Because, okay, so all my training was serious training.
Right.
New York, you understand what I'm saying?
Thespian acting.
So,
Broadway.
What I found out, though, was the funny comes from you committing, right? To actually committing. That's what. So then I'm like, oh, I'm doing comedy now. So you understand what I'm saying? Like, same thing with Tommy. Like, we was all classically trained.
Right.
And just happened to make it in comedy.
Right.
But drama was what it was all about for us.
But here's what's crazy. You have been, and this is how we have similar stories. You literally got to learn and be around some of the greatest of all time. Forget all their backstories. We ain't even here to talk about that. But you were very fortunate to be on The Cosby Show, and you were great to be on Martin.
So that was
two
training.
of the funniest dudes ever.
You
So my question is, what was that like?
Right. So that was so that was the best classes I could have ever had in my life.
Exactly.
Right? You know, like come on, Bill, Martin. None of them stuck to the script a lot of the times. So,
Freestyling, that's what
you
we
had
do
to-
as
you had-
comics.
you had- but you had to understand, you had to be just as good. Like if
Absolutely.
if Mike passed you the ball, you
Absolutely.
better score, Scotty. You
Absolutely.
know what I'm saying?
Very true.
So I learned how to play and have fun and live in that moment, and I think that was a great school to be in. You know, those guys as so-called teachers, which I didn't
Right.
realize at the time. But but what I was gonna say is, I think a lot of people don't realize too the difference between acting, and doing stand-up is, it's just you. Like, you're not passing the ball.
You have no backup.
Yeah.
There's no there's no backup dancers. There's no producer on the stage. Your writer's not there. I always say stand up is like you being up there butt naked.
Yeah, and going, you like it? You like it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
What was that transition for you though?
Or not you like it versus you like this.
Right.
You like this.
Right.
You love this.
What was that question again, Juice?
I said, so you said like you had the opportunity to be, those classes that people wish they had. For that transition into comedy, you being on that one person, what was that like? Because I feel like that was probably tough.
It prepared me for the crazy moments. It prepared me for some of the things. It allowed me to be a little bit more fearless than I think I would have been.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, again, because I went through the gambit, man. I went through, you know what I'm saying? I was, out there just doing it at first.
It's about stand up?
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. So here's the problem. Here's the problem with some of the comedians that I find.
Talk to us.
It's like someone says to you, yo, you funny, kid. Go ahead, yo. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put you on my show. They didn't ask me if I ever did comedy before.
Right.
They didn't ask me.
They assumed.
They assumed. So
you know what it is, Carl? Got not to cut you off. They're going, man, Martin was one of my favorite shows of all time. Yo, you had me dying. Yo, can you do an hour tomorrow? And they don't understand. Like, no, that was a script.
Right. So
that was a TV show. I had a team around me. So it's different. Me by myself.
A couple of my first times, you know what I'm saying, was horrible.
Hey man, that's part of being a stand-up.
Yeah, but let me tell you a funny story, man. Not funny, but funny. Anyway.
Don't ever tell us it's not funny.
I know, right.
Make that motherfucker funny.
Yo.
Don't ever say that shit's not funny.
Shit ain't funny, man.
Shit ain't funny, but I'm gonna tell it to you anyway.
So so real spit. I was doing a show with G-Thing. And a couple of
Okay, keep going.
That's
Everybody say the same
That's
shit.
Hilarious when
Shit.
somebody say that.
Keep going. Just keep going.
We was doing a show.
Never mind. So look, I wanted to ask you a question. No, I'm fucking with you. Tell your story.
He was one of the first ones too. Like, yo, kid, you got to get out there and do this, right? And I forget who else was on the show. Maybe we were somewhere in the Midwest.
Okay.
And we. What's wrong?
Raise your
mic a little. Okay.
We were somewhere in the Midwest, and I went on, and I had a heckler down front.
Okay.
And I didn't know how to deal with it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from Harlem. You know what I'm saying? So like you being disrespectful, I want to punch you in your face.
Right.
I'm like, I didn't know how to deal with the dude. Dude was on the phone, like, yeah, man, I'm at the show right now, Cole on stage. Yeah, he up there. I'm like, hey, my man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, trying to make people laugh. He was like, shut up, nigga. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Nah, this motherfucker, nah, motherfucker, the nigga ain't really funny. You know what I'm saying? So now,
I would have said, give me the phone, nigga. Let me tell this nigga.
Right. No. What I'm saying is, I didn't know how to deal with that at first. You know what I'm saying? So it's
I'm glad you brought that up because I have something to say after this.
I wanted to strangle this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And really, it caught me off guard. So I was out there like, and I got mad, which you should never do.
Absolutely,
I got
never.
Frustrated, and I was just like, yo.
Because if the crowd sees that, they'll feed off of that.
Yeah, they did.
Right.
And then he was making them laugh more than I was. And I was like, oh, boy. So, all right, I'm going to bring up the first comedian.
Oh, well, thank God you just told me one thing. Thank God you were
You're
the host.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if you were the headliner,
No,
you
no,
can't
no.
go, all right, well, I'm going to get up out of here. Oh, motherfucker, no, you're not.
Nah.
You have 45 minutes to do.
Even
but
as
as
a
a host,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can jump off and go,
Yeah,
all right,
no, I
y'all
was-
ready for this next comedian?
I was hosting.
You know?
I was hosting, and I forget the comedian name right now.
Mm-hmm.
It slips my mind, but his first 15 minutes was on me.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to fight him.
Yeah.
Because I was like, yo, he was kicking it all day. I thought you was my
His boy, what's up?
I'm like, how this nigga, why you gonna go out there and do me? Like, I'm already feeling some sort of way.
Yeah.
I'm already feeling some
that's
sort of
funny.
way.
Right.
But now you gonna go, and then he was like, you might want to stick to acting. Yeah,
Right.
yeah, that's
Wow.
Rodman. That's
Okay.
who it was.
Right. You
And he
still
was-
hate that nigga, huh?
Yeah. He was like, yeah,
But you know it's a part of the
might
game.
never want to touch stage again. Yeah.
Right,
And he
right,
just went on for like, and I was like,
Yeah.
And he talked like just like that.
That's how he talks.
He talked that funny talk thing like
Exactly.
slow.
wait
Yeah.
till this nigga come off stage. I'm gonna choke him out in the wings
Right.
now. Yeah.
But you know what, Carl? It just proved, and I'm happy you said that. It proves this is an art form, and you got to go through that. It's like battle testing.
Yeah,
It's almost like saying you want to be a police officer, and you didn't go through the training, and they just put you out there, and it's a high-speed chase and a shootout. No, you've never been through this shit to be able to handle those
But
situations. As a
that
comic,
can make you never want to get on stage again, though.
Very true.
You'll be like,
very
shit,
true.
never doing this
But
again.
that's the part of working out. That's why we're on 97 stages. People look at me and they're like, dude, you do 2,000 seaters, you do arenas, why do you do spots like this?
Got to.
I'm
Got
always
to.
trying to get better.
Got to.
I
Yeah.
feel like I can always get better, and this is where I come up with new shit. Just to give you an idea, this man right here just opened up a brand new comedy club. He's a comedian
Nice.
himself,
Nice.
and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna open up my own
As you
club."
should, as you
I did
should.
his shit Saturday night, and some people are like, "Man, you be on TV. What you doing down here? Trying out new jokes like everybody else, working my craft."
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
almost like you take a risk, and I have to say this because you're basketball. Some of the greatest players in the
I was
world
getting ready to say that. That's
were out
why
there
I developed
3 hours.
That's why I developed my Kobe Bryant attitude.
Facts.
Exactly. You gotta. So before you go up in front of that
Yeah.
10,000 seater next weekend in New Jersey, no,
Mamba.
you need to hit that 85 person spot.
Mamba. Yeah.
Try to work on your jump shot. I gotta put it in sports terms. Train all week. They don't realize they just see you at game time.
Right.
They just see you when they come and see the
even
actual game. They don't see the work
even if
you put in.
shoot 15 shots and you miss.
Come on, man.
Mamba. Mamba.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep
and one,
shooting.
And one last
Keep
thing,
shooting.
as a note to all the comics, because we have comics all over the country and all over the world to hear us. You can never blame an audience.
No.
You can never. I know somebody like you that was like, well, fuck you then. Okay, when you say fuck you, now it's really over for you. You hit them back with jokes, not anger.
Right,
If you hit them with anger, man, fuck you, motherfucker. They're going to be like, yeah, nigga, let me meet you outside the parking lot. You don't want that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You want to hit these people with comedy and with jokes. But I salute you, though,
No,
because
like
you're
I said,
doing it big
Like I
now,
said,
yeah.
I learned, you know what I'm saying? I went through my boot camp, you know what I
Right.
mean? I went through and, I'm gaining the respect. I've gained and earned
Right.
the respect of, a lot of the OGs, you
Right.
know what I'm saying, in the game who seen me. And they're like, okay,
Right.
okay.
Oh, I've
okay.
seen you. I've seen you, and I was proud. I was like looking at a little brother. If I've known this dude for all these years, I knew you were from watching you on TV. But I see how that time you're seeing now. It's kind of no difference between those live audiences at Martin
Right.
or those live audiences at the Cosby Show. The only difference is you're in a smaller, more confined, and it's all about you.
Right.
You don't have a
And
cold.
see,
That's
that's the difference. Like me doing this interview with you, like a lot of people don't understand. Like I hate interviews.
Why is
I
that?
hate because I realized that I'm the type of person where I just don't like letting people. I've realized I didn't like letting people get to know me.
But that's a part of this business.
But wait, no. What I'm saying is, it's a part of the business I'm in now.
Oh, versus when you were just acting. And
Yes, right.
Now you have to.
Right, you understand what I'm saying? Because when you're acting, if you think about it, right, we're playing characters.
Right.
Even though it's our face, we're hiding behind the mask of a character.
Right.
So it allows us to be as foolish or as crazy
Right.
or as vulnerable as possible. Why? Because it's not me.
But you were very fortunate, and I always
It's
say
not me.
this. I always say this because I see it, and I know I've never really asked you this, but I'm gonna ask you right here on the Funny Don't Stop show. A lot of cats don't understand. Like, if it wasn't for that particular show, that show made you famous, right? So the character, Cole, we know how it is with black folks. They won't let you live it down. Nigga, you gonna be 133. Oh, they go that nigga Cole and shit. And you like, you know I have a real name. Nah, nigga, you Cole. But that just is happens to show you did that good,
Right,
where you
right.
were etched in the fabric of their life that they grew up on you, and it is what it is. It helps you sell tickets. So my question, with all that being said, that doesn't bother you, does it? Because you realize, hey, man.
No. Listen, I feel blessed to have been able to be a part of not just one, but two
of the biggest shows
classics,
ever.
you know, culturally. And no, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be kicking it with you for 2 days and you still calling me that. Like,
Right, no, exactly.
That'd be weird.
Look, nigga, we just left Mastro's. You have to call me Cole still, nigga?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on.
Hey, where Big Shirley at, nigga? Come on, nigga. Come on, nigga. Hey, Gina Head really that big, nigga? Come on. Pam got a big ass, don't you? I know you do.
Because that's
like,
just...
And I get it.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying? And that was just, it's dope to be able to have like affected people's lives. Like,
They know your lines.
I'm telling you, man. People from like I've ran into people who have said, foreigners who said they've learned to speak English watching my show. That they've also, I've ran into people who this is the best one, like where they've been locked up. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, yo, you got me through.
That's dope.
Like real talk.
That's dope.
You got like we would be in the middle of a fight. And
I was
we'd be
gonna
like,
shake somebody, homie. Then Martin came on and shit.
No, I know. That's a true story. Like somebody told me that. They was like, yo, niggas could be arguing and be like, after this. After this.
It's all right, nigga. After this commercial, you dead, nigga. After the commercial.
Yeah.
I think both of y'all had like shows like that. Like, you know, with even with you being
Jamie Foxx show, because Players Club.
I'm in the generation under y'all, so but when we went through stuff, my bad. We didn't have like cable, but we had these DVDs. We had made sure we watched these shows. So
Right.
For us, you know, that's what was a big deal.
You know what trips me out? I don't know if you've heard this before, but I've had like real street motherfuckers tell me this. I had a dude tell me like, "Hey man," when they found out I was a writer on the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, right? Like I ain't never see you on Fresh Prince. I'm like, nigga, I wrote it. I wasn't on it. Oh, okay, you the one with the pen and shit. Like yes, nigga, I wrote it. He goes, I'm be real with you, homie. Nigga, I ain't grow up with no daddy. I was like, okay. He goes, nigga, Uncle Phil was my daddy, like on
real,
everything, nigga.
on everything.
Uncle Phil was my daddy. So to hear him, he wasn't joking.
Yeah.
It runs off what you say. These thugs, these dudes that unfortunately a lot of black fathers weren't there, 80s, 90s, like they really looked at it as a dream. Like when I have kids one day, I'm gonna be like he is towards Will and shit. You know, we have a folk. Uncle Phil, homie. Yeah. Like you said, first things first, Uncle Phil, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. Like that really hit people.
Yeah, it's real. It's real out there, man. Like I said, the love is real, and so. But now that I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, here's an opportunity to let people, because I was Carl Payne
to meet you
before any of that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was
before
just
Cockroach.
That was just right, and it was just and Carl Payne made these things.
Right. We got a phone call.
No,
Yeah.
they hung up.
Oh, they hung up? Oh, goddamn it.
Carl Payne made these things. You know what I'm saying? Carl Payne made. I didn't invent. You know what I'm saying? I didn't create the Cosby Show. But that character, I made that character.
Oh, absolutely. Because a lot of people had cockroaches at their house. But for you to bring it to life.
What I'm saying, that's what I'm saying. Like as actors, we bring it to life. There's no guidelines.
Right.
So we pour everything that we pour into it and make it what it is. You know what I'm saying?
And I was reading up on your audition story, man, and I think that's inspiring, even in the lines of what we're talking about in the conversation.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of people don't know that, you know, he auditioned for the Theo role. And didn't get the role.
Yeah,
you know, Bill
So the
Cosby.
beginning of Cosby, you went out for the audition, like we're about to do this show.
Yeah, it was actually between me, him. Like they flew us out here. It started in New York, right? Because I'm from New York. So
Right.
They flew us to California. That was my first time in California too. That was crazy.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I realized Hollywood was a lot like the Bronx. I was like, oh, this shit is.
How was that?
Because it was whack. I was like, oh shit. Yo, it's like,
Don't we talk about my
shit.
cities?
Yeah, fuck that. Nah, this shit was whack, man. I was like, because you know, you see shit on TV. Like at first I was scared. I was really scared to come.
How old were you?
I was 14, 15.
Oh, okay. So you really
14.
didn't see shit either.
Well, no, but I'm saying, like, no, I used to see movies, right?
Right.
Like there was two movies that scared the shit out of me. I was like, I never want to go to California. One was called Vice Squad.
Oh, okay.
It was this movie about this pimp named Ramrod.
That's a scary ass name,
Ramrod.
Ramrod.
Yeah. Yo, you gotta
Wow.
look this shit up, man. This is crazy. And a hooker named Angel.
Ramrod and Angel, did they have children?
So that colors and like,
okay, yeah. So you thought Crips and Bloods,
man,
yeah.
I was like, I'm never going to California, right? So anyway, came out here and Hollywood, there was I saw like a lot of lost souls out there, like people who came and thought they was gonna make it, but they still living on the street right there, right on somebody's name on the star.
Yeah.
Like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, I thought it was gonna be, so when I seen it, I was like, oh, this is the Bronx.
It's grimy.
Oh, okay, this is real grimy, like. So, but yeah, it was between me, him, and this other kid from Jersey, whose name was Sugar. That's all I remember.
What,
like,
a little boy, 14-year-old's named Sugar.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
He may have needed that part more than you did.
Yeah. He was from Jersey.
Where is he now? Let's find Sugar now.
Let's find Sugar. Sugar, if you're out there listening, give us a call
right now.
310.
Yo, for real.
986.
Like, man, Alex, that was me that told you that story about.
Hey, I got it. This is off the subject, but I got to ask you a question. Are you a football fan? Football's back.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
No, yeah.
who's your team?
I'm a New Yorker, so you know my team.
Jets or the Giants?
Giants, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's my team, man.
That's your team.
That's
Gonna
my
be
team.
rough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I got it.
It's gonna be rough. Yeah, it is. But I'm gonna stay with it. You know what I'm saying?
So
That's
you're
it.
rocking with Eli. Y'all got Saquon Barkley. That dude's an amazing running back.
Listen. We should have got rid of Eli. Should have passed the torch.
Yeah.
A while ago. Like they.
So speaking of football, I don't know if you guys heard about this, but my boy, shout out to Deshaun Jackson. He's straight out of L.A., South Central, born and raised. Got traded from the Eagles, but he came back this last weekend. He had one of the most amazing games ever.
He balled out.
He balled out.
He balled.
He balled out. So he is now one of the top 3 receivers of all time with 50 yards or more for catches.
Nice.
So it's just Randy Moss and Jerry Rice. So he's in that club now. But all off the subject, he was good friends with Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
So
and he had the joints on.
Exactly. So he's got some custom cleats made that before every single game this year, he's gonna wear the custom cleats, and he's not gonna wear them in the game, but he's gonna auction them off and give all the proceeds to Nipsey's family and his kids. So big round of applause for Deshaun Jackson.
That's what's up.
That was I want to ask you, Betsy, are you into football? Do you watch football? Do you know anything about football?
No.
Not at all?
I do not. I
So you're a pseudo Saints fan, probably.
I like the ratchet ass Saints.
Okay.
Because,
I knew it.
Those ratchet ass New Orleans Saints.
So let me ask you something real, Betsy. Betsy, did you grow up ever watching the Cosby Show or the show Martin?
Yeah, both. Absolutely. I'm obsessed. First of all, y'all are gonna think I'm crazy. I grew up watching Blue Streak 800 times a day. Best movie maybe ever.
Right.
Yeah, I love Martin Lawrence.
Because she's super, she's super funny. I've seen her do stand up, and she's just but she's got flavor. Don't let the blonde hair white chick fool you. She is absolutely hysterical.
She's potato salad with mustard and egg.
Right.
Okay.
Not potato salad with grapes and raisins.
Right. I got you.
Can you cook, Betsy?
I got you.
I used to cook. I changed.
Hold on. How you gonna be from New Orleans and not cook?
I can cook I'm Sicilian, so I cook like Italian food and all that.
Oh, okay.
Are you mixed with Sicilian, or are you just straight Sicilian?
No. I'm mixed, but it's the only family I know. It's my Sicilian family. We don't have family on any side.
So you're mixed with what?
A Cuban, Sicilian, German.
Okay, I'm Compton, Long Beach, and Inglewood. That's crazy because.
There you go.
I just said, so look, you guys, we're going to go to a break, and we're going to come right back with Carl Payne. He's going to hang out with us for the rest of the show. We still got a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah, a lot of
we appreciate you
We got ground to cover.
Yeah, we got ground to cover. Yeah. So we'll be right back here on The Funny Don't Stop Show. Yeah.
Key, nigga. 1, 2, didn't that's 3, nigga. Kelly got that key, nigga. Young line number 1 to the seat, nigga. B12, 12 B's, 22 months when they gave me. Did half of that, nigga, I'm free. Third time around, nigga, that's 3. 4 miles, 3 Zans, 7 cups, 3 bands, 2 bitches, 20 toes. VIP got a lot of hoes. Triple double, yeah, I'm a hooper. Bad bitch, man, she a booster. 24 hours in a day, nigga. What's in your wallet? I get paid, nigga. Oh! Hey, man, we out here flipping triple doubles like Westbrook. Numbers don't lie. Biceville, Arkansas. Your boy, Young Liar.
Press play.
Hey, it's your boy, Young Liar. Shout out to everybody celebrating a birthday, you feel me? Get lit, pop bottles, twerk, you feel me? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Hey, it's your boy,
DJ Dano.
from the Funny Don't Stop show. Right here on Dash Radio, Marcus King presents.
Hey,
Welcome, Dano,
hey.
to Get Plus That.
Hey, what up? We back right here on the Funny Don't Stop Show.
Put these on.
Yeah, put those on. And if you just tuned in, we got some dope people in the house. We got Blingin' Betsy. Big round of applause for Blingin' Betsy.
Blinging Betsy.
That's her Instagram name, Carl.
Listen, I thought you was making shit up, son.
Oh, no.
I was waiting for the next one. Like,
No.
Blinging, you gotta go.
Well, the next one is I Am Juice Man, right there.
Okay.
I Am Juice Man.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
'Cause
Juice.
I'm not gonna call him Juicy anything.
I appreciate that. Please don't.
Put that mic. And then, of course, we got Said Brass in the building.
What's up,
Said
everybody?
Brass.
Said Brass. What's up?
AKA Fact Man.
Yeah, no doubt.
And we're at the Funny Don't Stop Show. So we
Yeah.
want people to give us a call. 310-986-6610. I'm just going to jump into a topic. I just saw this shit on the news. I don't know if it's true. I don't know what's going on. But I heard Nicki Minaj is supposed to be retiring from hip hop so she can get pregnant and start a family. I don't know. Betsy, do you know anything about this?
No, of course I don't. But I mean, I'd like to have half of her ass. That's what I do know. Just a half.
Just one cheek? Just one cheek?
Just one cheek. I'll spread it across.
Wait, would you get it? We can't hear you. We can't hear you.
20% would do a lot, don't you think? 20% of her ass? How much ass do you want, baby?
I know that.
20% is not enough for you.
Wait, hold up. We got to call. Don't forget what you said. We got to call her. What is your name and where you calling from? Holla at us.
Caller, where you at?
Caller, what
Yes.
up?
How are you?
Yes.
Hi. Who is this?
It's a secret.
Oh, it's a secret. Okay,
I'm ready to talk. Let's go.
Okay. What is your name? Okay, you won't want to tell us the name, but where are you calling from? Tell us the city.
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay. Right. Tennessee, aka Tennessee. Do you have a question, a concern, or a comment?
I do have a question for Anthony, and he knows who that is.
Oh, that's cool because there's no Anthony's here. But oh, is that your real name?
That's not true.
Oh, he made that face. We got an angry baby mama calling. Okay. Okay, Anthony.
He listening and like, dude, do I know this voice for real?
Let's hear the question, Kennedy.
He knows who this is. If he hears Anthony, what is he thinking? I mean, think about that. Like, if someone calls him Anthony, what does that mean?
You heard his mama?
Anthony,
That's family.
if I say Anthony, where am I from? Think about it.
Yeah, that's family.
Family as in what? Cousin, auntie?
No, I'm not family, but we do go way back.
Okay,
sure.
So Anthony goes back to,
All right.
to New York or South Carolina.
South Carolina. That's right.
So should I have the DJ play some Anita Baker or some shit? Should we play some Whitney Houston in this bitch?
Anthony's about to pay today. Anthony, you're gonna pay.
Listen,
tell us who this lady is, Anthony.
Listen.
I can't because here's the thing. I try to hook him up and get him work, you know, and then I can't ever hear back. We
Is
talk
she a
about
pimp?
Have you got a track?
The plot thickens.
Are you hiring right now? I need work.
Are you looking for work? I need you.
We're ready. Two comedians.
I got somebody for you to track down.
We are paired right here. Milk and chocolate right here. Let's do it.
Let's hear your question. No, the floor is yours. We're listening.
Oh God.
The floor is I'm ready for a comedy show and to book this guy, and we've talked about it. So what's up?
All right. So
She put you on Front Street.
I know.
On the Funny Don't Stop show.
It's all good, man. It's all.
Is this truly a surprise or was this planned?
This is really.
No, it
really.
wasn't.
I'm not that smart. I'm not that much of a genius right here.
He has no clue.
Yeah,
no clue.
I know exactly who this is. I know exactly.
And she wants to book you on a show.
Yeah. Her father. I used to do shows.
Yes!
I used to do shows. I used to do shows with her father back in the day and stuff, appearances and stuff like that. So yeah.
So how did she find out you were on the Funny Don't Stop show? Excuse me, since you won't tell us your name, I'm just gonna say, ma'am. How did you find out about the Funny Don't Stop show to find Anthony?
Instagram.
yeah, exactly.
Instagram is amazing.
It really is.
Instagram is amazing.
It is.
So it's a great, yeah.
Yeah, nah,
So
I just been, you know what?
Yeah, let's hear his excuse.
Nah, no disrespect. Come on, look, you know I've been running around super crazy. You know what I'm saying? No cap.
I know.
No disrespect. So,
Right.
you know, we gonna definitely put it together though, because I appreciate the love and I appreciate looking out and reaching out and trying to, help spread what we doing. So.
And when you book him, you're gonna have to book me too. I'm his opener.
Well, I've been knowing Anthony. No, listen, I've been knowing Anthony since he was like, Anthony, 15, 16, right?
Yeah,
wow.
Am I right?
Yeah, around that time.
Is that right?
Y'all ain't got no kids together or nothing?
No.
I'm just kicking up dust and shit.
Get out of here, man. Nah. So,
Here's the deal. I just want Anthony, since I can't get a hold of you, I want to let you know, like, Dad's working for you. So I want to let you know, like, he's ready. So he's working for you. Okay.
Cool.
Well, we're gonna make that happen. So since you brought up Instagram, that means you know about the DM. You need to slide in Anthony's DM and give him your number so y'all can connect for the.
No sliding.
Did he say don't say that?
Yeah, he did. No sliding. We're
Oh,
good.
yeah, okay.
We're good.
Well, thank you for calling.
Anthony.
Oh shit, we done started something at the
Anthony,
Funny Don't
what
Stop
did you
show.
say?
No, I said no. There'll be no sliding. There'll be no sliding in sliding in.
Why would I?
He actually said that as a good thing.
He's making a joke. See,
No, he actually said that as a good thing. He said,
Is this a
you got-
probation officer? Or is it? No, I'm just fucking with you.
No,
All right, well, thank you.
no,
Thank you for calling us here at the Funny Don't Stop Show. We have a few more calls. We really appreciate you. Thank you. Good night. Wow, that was interesting. Do we have another call?
No.
Oh, okay.
We just have to shake her.
Oh, my God.
No,
She's like, hi, Anthony. That's like somebody calling up, I want to speak to Todd.
No.
Who's Todd? Oh, I'm sorry. You know him as LL Cool J.
Yeah, right.
Is Calvin there? Who's Calvin? Oh, I'm sorry. You know him as Snoop Dogg. Yeah, that's funny. We won't even talk about that.
Here's the thing, man. I find this brings up a good point that I find.
That's what I'm talking about.
Very, very funny that people reach out to me or reach back out to me who I haven't spoken to or
In
seen
25 years.
since I was 15.
No, exactly.
But they have the same attitude as
That
if-
they did
as
back
if
then.
I just saw you yesterday.
Right. Oh, we go through it. I know
Anthony,
you
come on.
Come on, man. We used to ride skateboards together. Come on, don't act like you don't remember me, AT. You know how many niggas I rode skateboards with?
Yeah, Alex, you get that bad because you a LA cat and you still here in LA. So people know you from elementary school, high school,
Carl,
and get
we
mad.
could sit here talk for 3 hours. And I'm on a radio show, so these motherfuckers be hitting me from like, you still owe me $11, nigga.
Hey, man, I gave that. No.
From 81? Are you really seriously calling for an $11 debt that's 40 years old?
Do you remember this group? Do you remember this group?
Money you're about to get.
Say that again?
I said you better pay that debt with that rent money you're about to get.
Do you remember this group called Something for the People?
I do.
They used to live across the hall.
I talked to Ro today.
You talked to Ro?
Ro's one of my Roanne songs.
Bro,
I literally
the dudes
talked to
from
Ro
Riverside.
today.
Yo,
Yeah.
Ro and homie who passed away.
My dude Fuzzy.
Yeah. He would every time he see me, he would be like, "Yo, you know you owe me $5." Right? He was the first 50 Cent.
Right. That's
You know why?
hilarious.
Because he drove me to my Martin audition.
That's right.
Because I didn't have a.
Actually,
we
I do
lived
know
across
that
the whole.
story.
Yeah.
That's how
so
far
you know what I'm
back
talking
you
about,
go.
right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I didn't have
yeah.
a car at the time, but I had to get there, so he drove me there. So he looking like, "Yo, you owe me."
Right.
Yo, I'm gonna need that money by Monday. Every time I would see him, he'd be
That's
like, "You owe me
hilarious.
gas. You owe me something." I'm like, "Son, come on, you got hit records. What do you want?"
Wait, I'm gonna take it back to what
That's
brought this
dope.
whole thing up. I think we went off on you wanting half of Nicki Minaj's ass.
20%.
20%. You know, speaking of asses, right? You know what's killing me right now is all these chicks that are buying fake asses. Like it is literally an epidemic at my gym. And I want you to chime in on this. Right? I'm gonna just tell you this quick story. At my gym, like I saw like 3 girls today that got like new asses this last weekend, right? So they're walking around the gym like, and I think, do they really think that they're fooling anybody? So my whole thing is to all the women out there that are getting fake asses, you have to understand, you have to get the right size ass to match your body. You cannot have a Miley Cyrus body with a Nicki Minaj booty. The shit don't match.
I have a question for you.
No, okay, before you say that, I'm gonna hand the mic to you. If you're gonna get a new ass, you might need to get new thighs and new kneecaps also to
That's
hold
true.
up that
It's gotta be
particular.
proportional. The
Yeah, it's
body's
gotta be
gotta be
proportional. Now,
proportional,
let's
yeah.
speak real
No,
quick.
got
I'm
the mic.
just
She got the mic.
asking. I'm asking you. do the asses look good on these girls at the gym? Do they look good?
No, it looks like watermelons and 2 toothpicks are holding up because they didn't get the matching thighs. Can any man chime in here and help me out here?
I got a question for Betsy though.
Yeah.
Why do you want 20% of or half?
She
What do you
50.
want to do with that? What is the purpose of getting the ass?
Uh-oh.
To be twerking on Instagram. What the fuck?
Why else, right?
I'm a ratchet bitch from the war.
So it's a twerk.
I know.
Well, that's
Really,
that's
but
not stopping all the other 100 million white girls with no ass twerking.
I'm
Their little, like,
twerking
backs
the
and shit.
bone, but I would like to have a little something on the bone to twerk with.
So why not just get 20%? Why 50? That's
I
just
know.
that's
At
extreme.
this point, I'll take 1% if she's giving it up. I'm just taking it.
A solid 5 would do you so. Oh my, 5 will kill it. You would be.
So what did you guys feel? I want to know.
I got a
So
theory.
my-
I got a theory.
My thing
Well,
is
listen,
this.
Sam.
My thing
Go
is
ahead,
this.
Carl.
You know what? First of all, stop. I just want everybody to stop that.
Okay. Stop what? Explain.
Stop doing what you just like. Don't
The fake asses?
Quit it.
Because?
For every normal reason on the planet. For every first of all, that along with the waist trainers, like you're not
tummy tees and all that shit.
Yo, first of all, the waist trainers, you're lying, right? You're false advertising and you're killing yourself.
Right.
Because you're not meant to look like a goddamn hourglass. Yeah, right?
Because some of these bitches look like 3 days and not an hour.
No. Listen.
Okay.
Your lungs, your spleen, your esophagus, that ain't supposed to touch for 12 hours. Then you wonder why your doodle look like tater salad. Because you're dying, bitch. You don't, stop it. You're not supposed to have that. It's not supposed to be that way.
So what are you saying, Sam?
They got to work through it, man. Here's the funny thing. We're all old enough to remember when fake boobs first came out. And remember, the fake boob game used to look super crazy when the boob industry hit. So I'm saying right now, we're just going through the first phase of the ass. So unfortunately, we got all the bad asses right now. But we flip to 10 years from now, they're going to get it perfected out.
So what do you? I gotta ask the question because the whole question here was, and whoever wants to take this can speak. She's so-called retiring. Do you think it has anything to do with Cardi B? Do you think she really wants to start a family?
She retracted it though.
Huh?
She retracted and said that she.
Because I know she got a new thug boyfriend.
She basically apologized and said that just in her feelings that she wasn't going to retire.
Oh, so she was just talking. Because her new boyfriend, he looked like 60 Cent. I don't know if you've seen him before. This nigga look like he gets shot every Thursday. Like I've seen his rap, dude's been arrested 97 times. I don't know. Betsy, would you ever date a thug?
Why did you shove the mic in her face?
That's like the second time he did that too.
What do you
He's like,
consider
so.
a thug?
I want to hear from her too.
He moved her seat up and everything. I'm like, damn.
What would you consider? I was in love with a guy named Nakia that lived on Duke Street in Kenner. I mean, what do you consider? He used to suck a nippy in a club. What do you consider?
Wow.
But I didn't have an ass, so he did not like me. Okay?
Oh, did he really not?
No, he really did. He liked my friend Grace. She had a huge ass. She was we would have twerk offs all night long. And
So you're saying the ass was the deal breaker?
I don't know. I think so. I really do think maybe that's my ass.
That's the inner psychology of it, Alex.
Yeah.
See, you working it out right now, Alex. It's her inner psychology. We're seeing it work itself out. Go ahead, let her work through the ass.
What were you gonna say? What were you gonna say, Juice? What were you gonna say about the whole ass
I was
thing?
just gonna piggyback off her, but I ain't
Go for it. You got the mic.
I'm just trying to figure out this percentage.
Are you an ass man or a tits man? Like, what are you? I'm just curious.
I'm an ass man, but
a mixture.
When it's in the right way, when it's you know what I mean?
Right.
Because I dated some girls some fake asses too, which I clearly knew, but it was done really. I'm not dumb. I mean, at some point, as a guy, you just learn.
Right. Because sometimes you can have a girl with a gigantic ass and she literally just has nipples. Like there's no breast at all. It's just like 2 cold crayons on her chest and shit.
A lot of women they really do need to do 2 things at once because one's always gonna be off. I feel like that's just the way.
What do you have to say about that, Betsy?
What?
Grab her again? Grab her.
God.
Yeah, but real boobs are off. I mean, this is the thing about boobs is I never got fake boobs. Probably because I'm so fucking cheap. I don't want to spend $5,000 on them. I don't know, but I have big boobs.
But the thing about it is you're confident because you have a personality and you're funny. Does that have anything to do with it?
No, well, I'm confident because I don't give a fuck. There ain't a fuck left in the tank.
Give it up for Betsy not giving a
I mean,
fuck.
but yeah, I mean, I was, I grew up really poor. I was teased
New
a
Orleans,
lot.
Compton.
So, you always have that. Everybody has something, but I wake up feeling fucking good about myself. You know what I mean?
And that is all that counts. Give it up for her high self-confidence.
That's important. That's important.
You know what I mean? I'm never mad at somebody that is happy with them and themselves and dealing with the fuck they got.
That's real.
I think we live in a world where everybody's trying to be something that they're not.
Right.
How about trying to be yourself and somebody loving you for that? That's what. God damn it! No.
Look,
I got another thing I want to get into. This is oh boy, I just don't know where to start. Actor Malik Yoba, who I've known a long time. I know you've known him a long time. I don't know if everybody knows the story, but I'm just gonna get straight to the point.
Get to it, son.
He has
Get
come
to it,
out
son.
that he is watch moving on. He is no, he is. He likes transgender women, and I don't really know. I'm a little confused. Does that mean he likes
think you can say
tits and dicks together? Is that what that means?
There's no such thing as trans.
No.
But first of all,
It's a vagina.
Wait,
Hold
talk.
on.
Say it again.
A transgender person has a vagina. You
Right.
can have sex with them.
right?
So
but
he.
it's just transgender. Like you saying women as if there's two different types. Like it's just.
I'm confused. Somebody
Wait, I'm
speak
so-
on this.
Yeah, just lead it back in. Just lead it back in, Alex.
No. Well, we can't hear
So
you,
wait,
Cassie.
what is the deal?
Cassie,
'Cause I'm
let Cassie, ladies and gentlemen.
educated.
She is the transgender specialist.
So he said that he likes transgender. So whether the woman has a penis or a vagina, he's fine.
It
with
doesn't
as long
matter.
as it's a woman.
So ambidex.
Why am I confused? Why are we
Yeah.
all thinking right now?
But he
All
wants
of
them
us
to
look to the sky like,
look
okay,
and act
dick
like
and
a
a pussy.
woman.
So 51. Yeah.
So in other words, I don't know if I'm not trying to be funny when I say this. So you're saying
Lefty,
a woman could
right.
have a beard, but as long as she has a vagina, he's okay with that.
No, because he's fine with a woman.
Wait, to say, put it. I
That
can't hear
acts
you.
like
I
a
can't
fine
hear you.
with a woman that has a penis, because he said that.
Chicks.
Oh, so she has
with
tits.
dicks.
So a chick that has tits and a dick, he's okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
but
she acts like a
the
woman.
But y'all missing the key line though.
Dress prints.
The key line
Print in the
is
dress.
What's? So he likes a dick print in a miniskirt. Is that what we're saying?
I see.
I'm just asking, guys. Somebody help me.
Wait,
out.
wait.
Let me
Bring the
just say
mic
this.
close to you. Talk.
This is what
Go
I'm
ahead.
thinking. He
Go ahead.
probably doesn't care if a transgender has a penis or not, because there's always another hole to fuck. Like,
So-
is
so
that
the
gross
thing-
to
so
say?
that's a
But
good
that's
point.
right.
So the point is, in finishing the whole
This is a
title.
great talk, by
Well,
the
he
way.
said it wasn't sexual.
Hold on one second. Everybody stop. If you're a chick with tits and a dick, give us a call. 310-986-6610.
So he's saying that
Continue
he's
saying.
saying he's not gay. That was the whole thing. He said it doesn't make him gay. So in the full context of the story that was released, he's saying by him being attracted to a trans doesn't make him gay.
Well, he
And
also
that's the question.
he also said from what I heard him when he was speaking on it, saying that it's not based on anything sexual. That's
kind of contradicting because that is
Totally.
kind of like all we're
Totally
talking about.
contradiction.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying that from what I
And at a young
remember.
age.
So what is it about a personality with a dick?
He likes reading books. He likes reading books with women that have dicks and hips, or what is it? Tits and chips. What is it?
doesn't matter.
I
It
said
doesn't
tits and
matter.
chips.
Yeah,
I'm so
Alex.
fucking confused.
Yeah, you're being too technical. At
Yeah.
the end of the day, if it's a woman, if it's a man dressed up as a woman, like a Bruce Jenner or something like that, he's cool with it. He's saying as a young kid,
He was always attracted
he's
to
always
that.
attracted to trannies as a young kid.
But they weren't around back then, were they?
Oh, they was
Because he's
always-
at least 50,
Yeah,
so
you know,
were
that-
trannies around?
absolutely
Yeah.
around.
Right.
Yes, they was. They was there.
They was there.
Yeah, it was
there.
It's
So-
just the name change. Alex.
Juice Man,
Remember?
what is your feeling on this? Because I want you to talk too, man. What's your feeling?
Nah,
on this?
I've been talking. I just, I like to, stick to, certain things, some topics. I really don't have. I mean, if that's what that man want to do, man, let that man do what he want to do, brother. Listen,
I know, to each his own, correct?
to each his own. I just be happy, do you, be safe, and God bless. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
And I'm not judging. I
Yeah,
feel
it's
like
just-
as a come and I'm gonna say this right now because I know everybody's watching. They're gonna see this. Shout out to Malik Yoba because I've actually known the dude 25 fucking years.
I've known
I've known him a
for
long time. So
as
Malik,
well.
if you watching, you remember, I'm saying this on live on TV right
I'm
now.
still gonna talk about you on stage this
Hey.
weekend. Like, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. Malik,
You have provided me with my opening act. Thank you.
that was Carl
15
Payne speaking.
Listen, I know, like you said, I've known Malik since
Yeah, we've known each other
junior
long
high
ass time.
school, son.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
come on.
He's a New York dude.
Yeah.
I actually told you, I talked to him 2 weeks ago to try to get him on the show, but he was busy. He was working. But at Malik, if you're watching, I still want you on the show, brother. As you know, in this world, we're comedians. We're going to find comedy in anything and everything. But one thing we don't do here on the show, we don't bash. We talk about these topics, but we're not bashing. We're not saying fuck you. We're not just no, dude. Like my boy Juice just said here. Hey man, that's that man. Do what you do. Whatever floats your boat. I'm very happy with my wife, and I love my children. I don't judge other people. Yes, I joke a lot, but I don't judge them. I joke, but I don't judge. What's your feeling on that, Sid?
Well, I have a different opinion. You know, I'm not judging as well, but I can just speak adamantly and say that I disagree with that specific lifestyle.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion.
And I think, you know, at the end of the day, as Juice said, everybody, you know, should do what they want to do. And at the end of the day, that equal opportunity should go when someone disagrees with it as well. But bless you all. God bless you if that's what you want to do at the end of the day. But I'm like, dude.
And
but there
Betsy,
are so many men. There are so many men that become women that are so insanely hot. Like they should have been born women. I'm jealous of these bitches. I'm telling you, it's so.
So you saying there's men out there to become a better bitch than you?
Yeah.
Well, they're buying shit. Their tits ain't drooping down. Come on now.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Betsy. Do you have gay friends? Do you know any transgender guys yourself? Like, what is that like? Like, none of us know that world. Do you know anybody like that?
I mean, I have gay friends. I have lesbian friends, gay friends. I don't give a shit. I have a lesbian friend that's like 6'4" and threatens my husband every time she sees him. He's like, oh, I'm gonna take off now.
Right.
No, she loves it. So, but you know, I mean, but it's you know what it is. It's like when you're born one way, but you should have been another way. I mean, that's what it is. I mean, and I'm going to tell you now, there's like in the 90s, I cannot think of her name. There was this supermodel that was like heroin chic. Remember when that word was in?
90s.
She was
You're not talking about Black Iman.
No.
Remember Iman?
It's like this like white European looking.
Oh, so not,
girl.
Okay.
It was a man. She's so hot. She
it was a man.
the runway.
She was a man.
It was a man who became a woman. She was a supermodel.
Yeah, you got like Janet Mock out there, like the black woman. Dude, you would not even know that Janet Mock was a straight dude. And I think, you know, at the end of the day, we still got to talk about how we doing creation and how do we create. So we get too caught up in the physical aspect of it. We got to also look at the human aspect of it too, and what is the nature aspect and the implications from that on a long-term basis with your family. And I know sometimes we think of things on an individual basis.
Right.
Sometimes I look at things on a macro basis as a community. And as a community, sometimes something doesn't affect me as an individual, but it affects us as an overall community. But we're scared to speak about certain things that we agree or disagree with because we're so busy living in our own silo and say that it doesn't affect us on a macro level.
Can I just say something?
Yes, please.
I mean, look at fucking RuPaul.
He got rich off that shit.
I mean, RuPaul should have been born a woman. Listen.
Put it this way. When I see him, because my wife watches that show, when he's a woman, he looks more of a woman than he does when he's a man. Like, I feel like he's better at being a woman than he is being a dude. Does that make sense, what I'm saying?
Well, hell, Tyler, you can say that about Tyler Perry, right?
But he don't get. Oh, you talking about when he's in character?
He's an actor.
Only on the Funny Don't Stop show. I hate to cut it off at there, but I love ending shit with motherfucking laughs. Carl Payne, can you tell us what, said brass, ladies and gentlemen, said brass. Carl Payne, tell us what is coming up next. Where can we find you? Give us your socials.
Little Rock, Arkansas this weekend, man. At the Comedy Nut House, this weekend in Little Rock. Got shows all month long. I can't remember where they are.
Right.
Tomorrow night, I think I'm gonna do the Savoy with Chris.
Okay, Savoy with Chris.
Yeah, Savoy with Chris tomorrow. I think Earthquake gonna be there.
Yeah. He's got a hot night up there every single Wednesday night.
Okay, so I'm doing that. I'm doing that tomorrow. Inglewood. Big show coming up in D.C. Constitution
Chocolate
Hall.
City. Oh, I love
Constitution Hall. Me and Said
the Entertainer.
Yeah. And, Keisha Cole.
Okay, that's dope. That's a dope show.
It's gonna be crazy.
And what's your Instagram and all that sort of thing?
At the Carl Payne, depending on which side of town you from.
There we have it. There we have it.
Instagram and Twitter and all that nonsense.
Absolutely. Yeah. Betsy, let them know where they can find you. What's your Instagram? What's your Twitter? What's all that shit?
At Blingin' Betsy Comedy.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Anything coming up soon we need to look out for?
Oh my God, I don't even know. Just look on my Instagram.
Yeah, for real.
Maybe a selfie in the bathroom.
That's it up. Juice Man, talk to him.
My Instagram is I am Juice Man with 2 N's. Just support just opened up a new comedy club. It's called Open Mic Spot.
Which is dope as hell. Hottest new comedy club in LA.
Appreciate it. It's a comedy club as well. We use it for a space for artists in general, whatever artists you are to come in, hang out. We got free Wi-Fi. It's real laid back. Just come kick it. It's a safe place. So that's why I'm building. So
do you know I just heard a nigga come up to me and go, "Hey man, you got Wi-Fi?" I was like, "Nigga, what is Wi-Fi?" He's like, "The shit for your phone." I was like, "Are you dead?" So he like, "This is in the hood. We call it Wi-Fi." And I was like, "No, in the hood, nigga, nobody corrected you. It's called Wi-Fi."
Wi-Fi. We got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, not Wi-Fi. Said Brass, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can check me out. Said Brass, said with an S. SEDBRASS.
That's what I'm
I got a
talking
show
about.
coming up, you know what I mean? I'm going to be in Ontario at the Ha Ha. You know what I mean? Check me out on Lancashire.
You stupid as fuck.
I'll be at a comedy club near you.
And one more big shout out to Detroit. I got 5 shows this weekend in Detroit at the Punchline. My man Carl just left there. So I'm coming through this weekend. We're going to wreck it. Detroit, what up, though? Get your tickets. You check out my Instagram at Funnyman Alex Thomas. And the name of this show is
The Funny Don't Stop Show.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Hell of a show, ladies and gentlemen. Hey.
The funny don't stop show. The funny don't stop. Hey. Funny don't stop show. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop show. The funny don't stop. The funny don't stop.